Hello everybody, welcome back to Bilattice. I'm working through various threads and strands of locations within the map, trying to find threads to pull on. We did a bunch of stuff in the edge and then I got stuck last time. That's not the button I want. So I was looking at approach 2. So here we have some positives, some negatives, some eyes. I think the eye here for 4 is very simple. It's either this for 4 with that guy, or this for 4 with that guy, because... oh no, it definitely could be this for the negatives being in different zones. But now this plus and minus need to be together, but this 3 needs to avoid it. Well, that wasn't so hard, was it? The moment. Where are we? We're here. Why do we have a try solution button? And why do we have all these zeros? This one's 3. This one's 3. This one's 3. These want 2. These two rules seem to be in direct conflict of one another. Do they not? You want 0, you want 0. You want 3. What on earth? How can you only want 2? What am I missing? The moment. The moment I realize the puzzle is broken? There's some mechanic I fundamentally do not understand here. 3, 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3. 0, 0, 2. I do not understand that at all. What was this? Islands. This is one that I should be able to get, I think. So, if you're in a group of 4, well, you're not really in a group because of the gap in said islands. I assume this is not a group of 2. How can I make this 3 and this 2 not touch? Like that. But this 4 is one short at the top. This 3 is okay. This 2 is not. That 3 is now part of a 4, which it doesn't want to be. Which piece feels like the largest, most fundamental piece to start working with logic? Is it the 3s? We can't do this because this wants to be a 2. Let's just try and solve the 3s and 2s on this left-hand side first, then worry about the right-hand side later. How about that? Because these can be done in all kinds of ways, I'm sure. So, there is not a positive or negative version of the solution because the eyes have to be accounted for. This can't be 3 because it breaks this 2. So I think this has to be at least 2 over here. Like, I feel like this kind of has to have this solution on the right-hand side to get both the 2s into dominoes. Because if I do this, I can't make this a 2 without making this giant. And I think both of those solutions are equal. So if that's true, we need 2 out of this top piece, I need 2 out of this center piece, and I need 1 out of this bottom piece on the left-hand side. So if it's one of these, it can't be this, because I need a second one, and then this 3. No, we got it. We did get it. Okay. Islands 2. Are we in a... We're in a realm here. Well, the 5 and 2 situation here feels like that is happening. Because how else could you do 5 and 2? I don't think you can. I did it once and now my brain has completely forgotten what I just did. I mean, that would be valid as well, wouldn't it? Because they don't have to be square. Also, this would be valid. This would be valid. Okay, maybe that's not so simple. That's not valid. Okay, then what do we have going on the left-hand side? 4, 4, 3. This wants to be in a region of 1. Which would have to block it out like that if it's shaded in this manner. Interestingly, these 3s can't exist in the same contiguous zone. So they're going to be in opposing colors. How can we do that? Not this, because the 1 can't exist like that. How can we split the 3s? We can then invert it if we need to worry about the eyes, but it's the split to start with that's the important part. Is that. So if that's true, and the top row needs 4, I feel like that's going to be more likely. Why isn't this good? Top row doesn't have 4. Bottom row doesn't have 3. Middle row doesn't have 4. So, do I need to invert these again? There might be some other solution to this, but this looks good. So I need 2 along the bottom, 2 in the middle. Can't be this, can't be that, because I can't join up with the 5. 2 along the bottom, 2 in the middle. Can't be that. I need 3 at the top. So we should have started there. Oh, I need 2 in this column. So I can't do this because I need way too much stuff. I need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Minus 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 7 of these to be filled in. And there's no way I can fill in 7 of these and maintain a zone of 5 and a zone of 2. Is there? So I'm going to re-invert these. Now I need 2 across the top. 1 along the bottom. I need 3 across the center. This doesn't work either, does it? Maybe my left-hand solution isn't correct, because the 4 and 3 and 1 doesn't feel very good. Alright, show me. But I would love to get through here. Go back to this left-hand side then. You're lit. You're not. But I need 2 zones of 3. That is valid, which is interesting. A nice way of separating the 1 out to its own unique tile. So I need 2, 2, 1. 2, 2, 1. There you go. Just reframe things a bit. Get my gem. So we're over at the arrow. View gems. Find 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. To unlock the challenge. Okay. Always push that wrong button. We were over here. We've seen this. The moment that doesn't work because I don't understand it. This is a different way to get there. Almost there. Interesting. 1 in the bottom, 3 and 3. The 1 in the bottom doesn't work. We need 3 and 3 and 1. Lit. That's going to be 3 and 3 and 1 makes 7. We can't make 7 out of 2 zones of 4. So does that mean one's going to be positive, one's going to be negative? How am I building 3 at the top? Feels like one you could nearly brute force. Like by the time you have this, we need to eliminate 1 of each of these and add 1 at the bottom. Is there ever a world where these are part of the same zone? It seems real unlikely. Because they'd have to join along this line. And then to have 3 in the top, even if this was -3, doesn't seem like it can be the case. So I'm looking for 2 separate zones, which means I'm probably going to have a negative zone of 4 like this for one of them. There you go. Back to the moment. How about no? Coming down here. More slonts. Slons? No, I don't know what slonts is. 2, 1, 3, 2, 2, 4. Well, first observation is if these are positive, these have to be negative. If this is negative, this has to be positive. Because we can't have this being a zone of 3 taking around a corner. So either all the numbers are positive or all the numbers are negative. Now, how is that going to weigh up with the rest of what we know? Not so bad. We unlock this zone. Dots 1. We have a new mechanic. Touching any of the dots turns off the dots. You want 0, you want 2. Okay. Oh, do they all need to be the same to be valid? Interesting. So if this is 0, these all have to be off. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, you've taught me the mechanic. I understand. So. This bottom row needs 3. If it's this, then these must be true. But I can't make this 4 join a group that's 6 positive. So I think it's... Hold on. So these all need to be in unison. Then 3. We need 3 here and 3 here. And the 4 needs to be true. Well, I just did that by filling in the negative space, knowing I couldn't touch the pips. But it worked. And I'll take it if it works. This is the last one of these. Feels like they were a bit of a gimme. So it's the eyes that really seem to have the most impact here. But to get 3 and 3 on the eyes means the 6 doesn't work. So does that mean that I have to have... So if we just count here, look. It's a 4x3 grid, which is 12. This wants 3, and this wants 3, which is 6. 6 is half of 12, which means the remaining space for this 6 has to be all one space. How can I do that? Because this 3 is happy, but the eyes hate it. How peculiar. Well, we know these will want to be the same. If I do that, then the 6 requires more space to be functional. But that's too much. So, do I have them all off? I can't have them all off. So do I have them all on? How can I make this 6 happy? The 6 that really throws it all for a loop, doesn't it? Now, using the 3s again, we can do this and where ultimately we need to remove 2 positions. If we do it this way, this 6 isn't happy. So let's then assume that these have to be full, and that we then have to remove 2 positions from the bottom somewhere. I don't know. Come on, brain. Where's the logic? The pips are either all positive or all negative. If they're all positive, this 6 is in a region of 5, which is too small. So it has to be positive. We then have to fill in 2 more of these and 2 more of these. But then the 3 is unhappy. What is going on? What am I missing? These want to be in unison together. So, this 3, if positive, has to do that, but then there's no way. Hold on. There you go. So, I get a gem. If we come back here to home, view gems, play the challenge. Efficiency, timed challenge, begin challenge. This is valid. Why do you hate me? Oh, okay. Oh, good lord. That's valid. Thanks for the breather in between solutions. Oh god. Got there in the nick of time. How many of these are there? Oh god. Four, plus and minus, plus and minus. Do that. Fill in the gap. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Oh geez, we're getting faster. 4 minus plus. That's too much. How many of those are there? Well, I think I did okay for my very first try. Let's hop back in this general direction. And where were we? We were actual math. And there is a D20. Math intro. X, less than X, more than X. What do you mean? X is 2. More than X is 3. Less than X is 1. He's done mathematics. Oh god. Okay, now we have math and eyes. This is more than X, so this can be really big. This has 1, this needs 2. This can be 3, and then that leaves 1 is smaller than 3, 3 is smaller than 4. Oh jeez. I didn't sign up for maths in my puzzle games. I'm not mad about it. It's just not what I signed up for. Okay. So, what's interesting is that we have our variables multiple times. So we have X. And then we have bigger than X 3 times. Are we just doing that? This is smaller than X. But X at the moment, I mean, if we do that, these are happy. But just wipe that off. These need to be true as a pair. If this is X, and this is less than X, but they can't share a zone, and neither can these share a zone, does that mean that X equals 2 or 3? This has to be positive. And then we just have to figure out this 2 here. I think it has to be negative, doesn't it? X is 3. You're bigger than X. Could you be 2 4-sized zones? Not really. Oh, you can be... I was just cutting off the 2, but this makes this a 4 in positive, and 4 is bigger than 3, and 5 is also bigger than 3. No, Jesus wept. I don't know if this is better or worse than when I had to do basic spelling in lingo. Okay. You want to be a 3. Oh, this is easy. You want to be a 3. You want to be the square of this. So if I make 3 here, this is going to be 9 3 times 3. That's not so terrible. Don't get my D20 though, do I? Alright, we'll look at the rest of these actual math problems another day. For now, thank you ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.